Hi friends, it's Lila with the Tapestry of the Unseen, and today I am going to join in on a tag that had some really fun prompts. It's called Get Your Decks Out Tarot Tag, a VR to Feeding My Soul 12/12. I'll put all the prompts and information in the description, video description, and also I wanted to share my new baby, my new little girl. Her name is Betty Boop. Hey. This is little Betty Boop. This is a little boo-boo. Wait, stay over there so they can see her little face. Okay. Hi. So this is the new member of the Squish Gang. I call my dogs the Squishes, and she's the newest member. Her name is Betty Boop. And so I want to introduce her. Okay, so the first prompt is the deck you want to use, but for whatever reason, it hasn't seen any playtime on your desk. And that would be this deck here. It's called the Insight Tarot, and I have not used it, but it looks like it has a really good book, and I've had it for a long while. And I do want to use it. Let's just go ahead and open this. This is by, let me see here. So let's see. I can't remember. Let me take these cards out. This was created by a student of Carl Jung. A pathway to clear divination messages, meditation, psychologic practices will resonate with readers everywhere. Okay, so this seems to have a really good book. It's beautiful. It's gilded. The backs feel like you're going into like deep subconscious or something. And here is the Four of Cups. I'm just going to show you a few of the cards. These are pips. It's a pip deck. Five of Cups. Sorry about that. Miss Gidget. Six of Cups. The Hermit. This is such a cool card. I love this card. So let's zoom in because, oops, let's zoom in so you can, how beautiful this card is. It's, look at, he's opening up his cloak and there's another world there. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love this. This is a really fun tag. I have shelves all over my house. Living room, it's in my room. The spare bedroom with books and decks. Isn't this is just gorgeous. And the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this cool card. Oops, let me zoom out again. Sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy. So the Wheel of Fortune. Now, if you look, there's people holding on to the wheel, or to the card. The different phases of life. Sometimes you just feel like they're just hanging on by a thread. So this is such a cool card. And then Strength. Sorry. Oh, there's nudity, but this is, I always have this channel as like not for kids, only for grown-ups that never want to grow up. Anyways, it looks like, yeah, Strength. I don't know why I thought, like, I feel like a 12-year-old. Her, like, hoo-ha is, like, roaring. All right, you guys know I get silly. It's nighttime again. Okay, so anyways, but it's a beautiful card. So, 8 of Cups. Let me see. The Fool. You know, this kind of card reminds me, like, it looks, does he have the jester hat? I am really tired of seeing a jester as a fool. Now, I do have a little deck that is just super adorable. It's an indie deck, and it's, I forget what it's called, but it's basically a little jester. He's in the deck, the whole deck, and it's so adorable. But anyways, that one I do. But like, kind of, it's like the Fool, always the card representing, there's an artist that does that, and I wish he would change it to something different, you know, instead of the always being the jester, the Fool. Okay, so let me see if there's, we're not going to go through all of it because we'll be here all night. But as you can see, so pips, oh, look at the Hangman. Oops, I'll zoom in there. So it is glossy. Wow, look at Death. See what I mean? I just got to get this out. Look at the Devil card. Oops. Okay, hold on. I'm getting all out of hand here. Well, you know that I'm all over the place. Don't expect anything like, you know, nicely like pre-recorded or anything. This is all just like, I have some time and I'm just gonna go and by the seat of my pants. All right, so this is the Devil. Look at that, it's a Theater, puppet Theater. Interesting. All right, so let me see what other interesting cards. Let's see here, but it's the white card. I think this is an extra card, I believe, for you to draw. I can't remember. Miss Gidget. I'm not quite sure if you can hear Gidget, but the Chariot. The Sun. Let me see. Oops. I know, it's like, this is a cool card too. Justice. And if you see closely in there, oops, get it, focus. There's, I think that's a little person. Oops, there's my one. Hey, Miss Gidget. Okay, so. Here. Hierophant. Oh. This one's probably cool too. The Star. Isn't that awesome? What? I'm filming something really quick. And it's the Tower. So this is a really cool deck. Let's see here. Oh, look at the moon. Wait, let me put this down. All right, let me just do this the right way. Oops. There's the moon. Eight of Swords. The High Priestess. Love that. Oh, God, I showed you the whole deck. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. All right, so this is a deck I haven't used, okay? And excuse me, the book is in color, and it has here like a whole lots of really great information, and upright and reversed, and it looks very, very meaty and juicy. Okay, so you can see that the minors have less, but still have a good amount. And okay, I'm not doing a walkthrough. Anyways, but this is a great deck, and I need to use it. Okay, so let me put this one away. So the next prompt is the 12th deck from the right on your tarot shelf. Okay, so I have tarot shelves. Like, Actually, I have my tarot decks stashed and oracle decks sometimes in different places, or I'll buy like, I have like little, excuse me, furniture pieces that are like hidden storage so that my husband doesn't see all the decks that I have, but in different rooms. So I just kind of randomly picked a shelf, and then I just picked the 12th deck on that shelf, and ended up being this deck, which I can't remember what language it's in, but is it Zati Tarot? I'm not quite sure. I don't know what language it is, but I really liked the images, and so I bought it. Because if you know tarot, and you can always use Google Translate, but you know, if you know tarot, you can, unless it's like way out there, you know, like so different. And you can always use Google Translate, so. But yeah, if you guys know the language on this deck, let me know. I'm interested. I haven't used Google Translate with it, but okay, so let's see here. So here's a couple of the cards, and this is digital art, it looks like, but this isn't AI art, because I believe this is before, before AI art. So this is just, you know, but here you can tell, I mean, this is, you know, the Empress, the Emperor, and so I really liked this deck. I thought it was really cool. I don't know why the guy here in the chariot, he looks like he's like in some kind of like Vidal Sassoon like commercial. I don't know if I'm dating myself, or his hair's all like in the wind and he's like, I don't know. Anyways, oh, look at this strength card. I love it. It's beautiful. The lion, lioness, and the wolf. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing because so I really like this deck. But yeah, if you know the language, let me know. But like I said, you know, you could tell. Like if you know tarot, you could tell what it is. This is the Sun card. This is Judgment. You know, the World. So yeah, I like buying decks, foreign decks and stuff. So it's really cool. I really like it. All right, so this is the 12th deck on one of my shelves. It's, I believe you say it, is it either a Stati Tarot or Lati Tarot? I'm not quite sure. But here is the back of the deck if you want to look at the information. Okay. And let's see here. The next prompt is number 3, which is a deck you are thinking of rehoming. And that would be this one. There's another one that actually, like, I hate that deck. And now I don't rehome my decks, but I forget what it's called, but I couldn't find it. It's one of my other, I think it's at the top of my closet. I think it's at the top of my closet hidden somewhere. But this is the Darkwood Tarot. And I know a lot of people love it. And I mean, I'm not going to rehome it because I don't really rehome my decks. But I don't know. I just can't get into the art because, I mean, I say that I don't like cartoony art, but then I have other decks that are basically like little cartoons. So I can't say that. I don't know. It just feels like a you know, a dark Disney, you know? And I don't know, maybe I should give it a shot, but I think I did like one reading with it. I was just like, you know, so it's been on my shelf. But the thing about it is that I've had decks that, didn't work at all. And then 1 year, like years later, like all of a sudden, it's like, okay, I'm ready to work with you. So, you know, I don't rehome my decks. So this one, but yeah, this is one of the ones that I would probably, that would fall into this. And I'm sure you guys have all seen this. So that is the dark wood. Who knows, maybe if I work with it, it'll become one of my favorites. I doubt it, but okay, so that one's that. Okay, so number 4, a deck you don't store in its original box and why? And it's called the Heart Code Oracle. I got this one on Etsy, and she has a lot of different decks. And I really loved this deck, so... And I don't keep it in the box. The reason is because I use it. I keep it on my reading table, and I use it all the time. So with clients and stuff. Excuse me. It does have a book here. So, and it's not very exciting looking, you know, but hold on. Let's see. But it does, I like working with it, you know, when I'm doing readings for clients, and I use it along with my other decks. But initiative, reluctance, solution, reputation, warning. So yeah, I really like this one. Preference, habit. So that's why, because I use this, you know, it's like just one of the like standard ones that I use for like client professional readings. Baggage, pattern, suggestion. Sorry about that. Miss Gidget. So that's the Hearts Code Oracles. And, you know, there's another deck of, actually, there's like 2 or 3 decks that I wanted to get from her. But she, it's on Etsy. She put a pause on her store. And she has a website. But when I went to the website, I think they were out of stock. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I'm gonna check because it works really well, you know, so I really like this one for client readings. Okay, so the next prompt is a deck with more or less than 78 cards. And that is, you know, I forgot, it's the Mystic Palette. I forgot to actually look up the name of this deck because I got this years ago. I don't even know how many years. It's a Chiro Marchetti deck, and it came in this little tin box. I bought it from his website. So this is the card, and you know, it doesn't say the name. I think it's the Mystic Palette. I was going to go look up the name, and I forgot before I started the video, and I forgot. So this one has extra cards. Let's see here. And it's an indie deck. I'm not quite sure if he came out with the Mystic Palette, what do you call it, retail version or mass market version. Yeah, it's I believe it's the Mystic Palette. High Priestess, Empress, Emperor, and it's a Chiro Marchetti deck. And the extra cards that this comes with are it's a pretty deck. Let's see here. Let me show you. It's the it's each of the suits. So this has a Palace of Cups. So then there's Palace of Wands. So let's see here. I'm a mess. So this deck comes with 4 extra cards. Yeah, Palace of Wands. And I'm not quite sure. It might have come with a PDF. I can't remember. I haven't used it much. Not because it doesn't read well. I'm not quite sure why, because it is beautiful, but it could have come with a PDF. I don't remember. So yeah, each of the suits has a palace. Yeah, a palace of coins. And I can't remember what the palace means right now. But yeah, this is a deck that I selected. It's really pretty. I love it. Okay, so that was prompt number. A deck with a cloud on the box. That would be the Rainbow Heart Tarot. And it has clouds in the front. So I got this, I'm not quite sure if I got it on Etsy or if I got it on some, online shop. I can't remember. It comes with a little guidebook, just a little pamphlet. But I just love this deck. I love all the colors. So let's see here. Oops, it's too much. So these are the backs. It's gorgeous. Look at this page. Isn't he fabulous? I love him. So, or it could be a her too. I don't know. Her or him, but they're fabulous. So Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. See the colors? Isn't it beautiful? I love turquoise and pink. Queen, 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands. The Moon, the Sun. Has like a hippie vibe. I love it. Judgment, Strength, the Hermit. So it's a really cool deck. I love it. It's beautiful. Look at this High Priestess. Whoa. That's a lot of boobs. I forgot about that card. The Empress card. The Lovers. Okay. So it's a really cool deck. I really like it. So yeah, this is prompt. Sorry, I'm like, whoa. Okay, what is that? 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the Rainbow Heart Tarot, and it's so groovy and cute. I love it. Okay. And okay, so now a deck you've never shown on your channel, and that deck would be this one. I don't think I have shown this one. If I have, sorry. I don't think so though. This is the Dreamy Moons Tarot. And it's by Annie Tarasova. This one I got on Etsy, I believe. But I love anything. I love shiny, sparkly stuff. So of course, this deck. So this is the Dreamy Moons, and it's just beautiful, beautiful and dreamy. The Moon, 10 of Cups, King of Wands. Look at how beautiful she is. Page of Cups. Let me see if so you can see. It's got gilding on it. The Knight of Cups. And so this is, I haven't shown this one on my, and the suits are renamed. 8 of Stars. 2 of Cups. Well, not the cups, but the, what do you call it? The Pentacles. Pentacles are stars. So it's beautiful. And this is the Dreamy Moons Tarot. And It does actually come with an extra card, and I'm trying to, but the extra card is like a mirror. So it's, I forgot. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love this deck. It's so beautiful. Oh yeah, the self. So it comes with a mirror. And, oh, the Flower of Life card. It's an extra card too. Yeah, so this is the Dreamy Moons deck. And yeah, it's really beautiful. I love the gold gilding. It's just so pretty. Okay. That is the Dreamy Moons. Just get out here and we'll put this one back in its little box. Okay. Okay, so the next deck is number 8. A deck with another animal besides a lion in the strength card. And I got this one, it's called Earthreal Dreams Tarot. And the strength card doesn't have a lion, it has, let's see here. I put the strength card on top. But it is, you know, woman, and, you know, she has, you know, a headpiece with, like, you know, just a ton of stuff, you know, twigs, twigs. You know what I mean? And then there's birds around. So, and it looks like this is the moon, but then you see the sun shining too. I mean, it is a beautiful card. So, the Magician, Priestess, Empress, Moon, Sun. So, you know, it has extra cards as well. The World, Star. This is a collage deck. And yeah. Look at this mermaid. Okay. So that one is the Earthreal Dreams Tarot. And the next prompt is number 9, a deck that comes in a box inside another box. And that will be this one, the Sacred India Tarot. So this one comes with a very thick guidebook, and then it comes with another box inside. So oops. Okay. So I love Indian mythologies. Okay. So here is Blessings of Ganesha, the Wild card, the Magician, the High Priestess. It's beautiful. Look at this card, the Empress. I love this. The Emperor, the Hierophant, the Chariot. Love that. The Hanged Man. Yep. The Star. Gorgeous card. I love the art in this. Four of Discs. Eight of Pentacles. You know, I wish it didn't have the pentacles word in there. I wish it just said 9 of discs, because the parentheses, it's just, but you know, the art is just so beautiful. That's gorgeous. So this is 2 of lotuses, 2 of cups. I love this deck. Beautiful. This is gorgeous. So this was really fun to do this tag, because I ended up, you know, it's nice to go in and kind of bring out your decks and start. It's so much fun to look at all the cards and stuff, because sometimes life gets so busy that you forget to bring some of the decks out. Yeah, but I love this. It's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that is the Sacred India Tarot. It comes with a really thick guidebook. I'm just gonna, oops. But yeah. So, okay, so that was this prompt, and then excuse my sniffles and my stuffed up nose. As you know, I'm super allergic to my dogs, but I can't live without my dogs, my squishes. All right, so let me see here. The next one is number 10, a deck that would not appear in your top 10 favorites. Oh, that would be, where is it? This one. Tower Takeover deck. Whoops. And this one I got on Etsy. I don't know when, this several years. I can't remember actually, but it's been several years. But yeah, this is the Tower Takeover. Basically, the tower takes over all the cards. So here's the world. So there's the woman. She's like falling with her little stash, you know. Judgment. Here's the angel. Everybody has a tower moment. The sun. So when I saw this, I thought this is kind of, I love finding like unique decks, and I thought this was pretty cool. There's a tower, the devil, temperance, death, the artist, ace of swords. There's the hand and the sword and the crown. 2 of swords, the lady with the blindfolds falling. He's lost his cup. So I thought it was pretty cool. It's very interesting. And then the little guidebook has, like for instance, the 3 of Wands. Progress is made by taking action and keeping pace. When you're thrown off of the tower, you must accept that your plans have been ruined. Get back up, take stock of how the world has gone on without you. Then carry on. Continue forth, even if it means rushing to catch up. So it's like a tower moment for each of the 78 cards. I thought that was that was really creative and cool. And yeah, so I'm glad I have this. It was on Etsy where I found it. I don't know if it's still available, but I just thought it was pretty cool. So yes, so this is the deck that would not appear in my top 10, you know, because it's not a deck really. I mean, I've used it in combination, but it's not something that I would, you know, that's like on my top favorites or that I would use, but I'm happy I have it in my collection. Okay, so the next one, let me see. Excuse me. 11, a deck you associate with the color green. And the first deck that came to mind was this one. The 8th House Tarot. Because it's completely green. It's all green box. And this is the creator. I bought it on her website. She has a store. Isn't it beautiful? So it is a collage deck. and I can't remember the store name, but I'm not quite sure if it's still available or what. These are the backs, and these are the edging. It comes with green edges, which is really cool. And then the border's all green, so I'm like, perfect. Page of Earth. Oops. Queen of Fire. Air, Moon in Aquarius. So it's like a green eye. Water, Saturn and Pisces. So I just thought this was pretty cool. It's not a deck I use often, but I really like having it. Mercury, Cancer, Neptune, the Hanged One. And I really like collage decks. I do. I like digital collage, and I also love, you know, the old-fashioned like cutting of different materials and paper and stuff, different magazines, and making it like that. So yes, so this is my green deck. Okay, this is the 8th House Tarot. Okay, so the next prompt is, a secondhand, pre-loved, pre-owned, thrifted deck. The only one that I actually only have one pre-owned deck, and that it's in one of my closets, and it's like in the top, very top, and like a box with other decks. But it's the deck by Robert M. Place. I think it's his vampire deck. I can't remember the name, but it's the vampire deck that's out of print, and it's, yeah, Robert M. Place's deck. And I bought that one because it was out of print and I really wanted it, and so I have that. And I really like his decks. I have one of his books is really good. Tarot book. It's the Tarot, Magic, Alchemy, Hermeticism, and Neoplatism. That book is good of his. So I didn't have time to get it out of the shelf, and it was going to be too hard. So, okay. So now number 13, a deck in your collection with the most used guidebook. And I don't really use my guidebooks. I mean, I kind of will look through them, but like, I don't really have one. I guess, let's see. You know, to fill this spot, because I didn't grab one, I'm just going to bring this book, because I think this book is really good, and I love it. By Caitlin Matthews, Untold Tarot, Lost Art of Reading Ancient Tarot. I love this book. I think it's a really good book, and I recommend it. So, I'm just going to show this in place, even though it's not like I'm cheating. All right, so let me put this in my way. Because I don't really, the books that come with the decks, yeah. You know, there's not one that I really use a lot. Okay, so now let's see. A deck with water on the box. Okay, so that is going to be my Blissful Dolphin Tarot. I mean, just look at it. Look at little fishies, little bubbles. So I got this one, picked this one out. And this one I got on a Kickstarter. And it's just so adorable. It's so adorable. I love dolphins. Love dolphins. Okay. So, let's see here. These are the backs. And I'll show you these beautiful, adorable cards. Here is the Fool. And how cute is this? The Chariot. I love it. I love, love, love this. So adorable. Ace of Swords. the Six of Swords. Look at, she's with her two little babies, and they're going to like to calmer waters. I mean, it's just so adorable. Look at his little fins. So cute. I love it. Oh, look at that. I mean, how can you not love this? Oh, look at this little high priestess. So it's really cute. I love this deck. Yeah, it was a Kickstarter, and as soon as I saw the dolphins, I picked it up. It's just so cute. Oh my gosh. How adorable is this? Okay. I'm not going to show you all the cards, but they're just so cute. Look at this. Oh, look at this, carrying it to his little house underwater. So cute. The devil. So cute. So yes, so this is, this is the Blissful Dolphin Tarot with water on the box. Okay. Let me see here. And, oh, I believe this is the creator, Luna Factory. I'm not quite sure if they have a website. I think I have a couple of other decks from them, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah. So, it's in English, and I'm not quite sure what language it is. If it's Luna Factory. Yeah, I got this in 2021. Or 2020, I don't know, 2021, yeah. So that is the Blissful Dolphin Tarot. The next one is the deck with your most favorite card ever and why. And I just didn't get a chance to go through decks and pick out, but my favorite cards in a deck are the Chariot card and the Strength card. I mean, there's the Star. I love the Star card too, but you know, this just the Chariot card represents just the different phases of life and just being, you know, able to conquer basically, you know, the good times, bad times and stuff. And then Strength card always reminds me of my dogs. So, and the bond I share with them. So that's why I love that. Tag, I'll put all the information in the description box. If you guys want to do the tag, hopefully you guys will want to try it out, because it was a lot of fun. And I got out some decks that I haven't used in a while, so it's going to be, now that I got them out, I'm going to, you know, get a chance to use them in readings this week, so it'll be fun. Please like, share, subscribe, and I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I will talk to you guys soon.